everyone? Welcome back to the Colonelcast, and it's again the COLONELBAT, and we're here. We landed on Watch Joker again, so we put on our happy faces and grinned and bared it. And here is Arthur Erich,
smiling though my heart is breaking. Watching this movie.
Yeah, and the alternate persona who may just be a sad facade is Jokin.
You guys, I don't think this is a very happy movie, okay?
It's called Joker though, and he's smiling.
He's telling lots of jokes.
He's laughing a lot.
I hope my my death makes more sense than my life.
Yeah, with the sense, which would
Do you get it?
In context, that could make sense. Maybe it wouldn't be a good joke to tell in stand-up, unless you really you'd have to really overpronounce it. You know.
He almost told it on the TV show, but then he didn't.
Yeah. Well, he was laughing too much, right? Or is that another bit?
That was earlier.
Okay.
The TV show, he doesn't laugh that much. Don't think he even does any of his crazy laughing.
Yeah. I mean, this movie, of course, it set the world on fire. It made $1 billion. It was crazy back in 2019. It tapped into all sorts of like political instincts and stuff that were sort of swirling around, and still are, some of them. And now they sort of dulled the movie a lot with the sequel. It sort of had a negative impact. Like when you go back and you watch this one and you're like, oh, well, I know what happens. it's sort of, some very unsavory things happen to this poor guy.
Oh no, this poor murderer. God, I hate when realistic things happen to murderers. God.
Well, we went over this is probably a bad idea to put this on the wheel, because we did go over this before. It's been like the point of this is you see this guy who's so sad and he's so miserable, and you feel bad for him, and it's like you sort of have to ask you got to interrogate yourself a little, like, to what degree is what he doing like defensible even, or maybe like understandable, where's the line on that? That's sort of the question, I guess. The answer is probably no good what he's doing.
Yeah,
I mean, like he's lashing out against a society that is not,
it abandoned him and treated him like trash. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. It's got plenty of quotable lines like that, which is very fun. Just that whole, I remember sitting down and I just watched that scene like on repeat on clips when it showed up on YouTube and stuff. I don't know why.
The death scene?
Yeah. That whole speech. The guy's like, call the police, Gene. It's good stuff. These are
honestly, I don't remember that scene nearly as much as I just remember the memes that came up around it. Where
yeah, those are good.
He's playing Persona, and
yeah, I'm gonna insert a few of those in here.
Yeah,
I'll insert those throughout. Okay, so you gotta, if all the audio changes, you gotta look back at the screen, okay, and see whatever meme I'm putting up from Twitter. But yeah, that's that will be there's all sorts of great edits. I like the ones where he gets shot back. That's pretty good. I like the one where it's just he's just like you're right, I'm sorry, and then it's over.
Yeah, right. And then the trombone player plays Undertale.
Yeah. I mean, that's this movie, I think it works on a few levels like that, because it is very funny. Some of this shit, if you mess with it a little. But it is, I mean, I think the story is very effectively told, right? And I think, yeah, I like.
My problem is like I think it's all right, and then near the end, it just kind of like becomes, oh well, just shoot the comedian guy, and
well, yeah,
like what does that do to solve anything?
It doesn't.
Well, he was planning to kill himself, but then the comedian guy was such a bastard about it, he decided to kill him instead.
Yeah, that is like the tension for that whole bit is like, what's he gonna do? Is he gonna do that or shoot him? And I mean, it makes more sense for him to shoot him, right? You know, but I mean, you know, if you've seen Taxi Driver and stuff, you kind of might wonder like, oh, is he gonna fuck up and not do it and shoot himself instead? Like in the, because you know, you watch that movie and like the whole time the tension's like, is he gonna shoot that politician at the end? And it doesn't happen.
You know, what is the point to any of this? It's just to lash out at anyone who
the point is that he's been all, I'm trying to remember the line. They made the society makes you go werewolf and go wild. Okay, it's really bad, and that's I don't know.
Society is bad.
It's bad on society's part, or it's bad on people's part to werewolf out.
I mean, it's bad on his part as well, but there is like, you know, it's multifaceted. It's like he's not putting in a ton of energy to try to better his situation a ton, honestly.
Isn't he?
I mean, to some degree, but like they're also taking away all the support systems and stuff too, so that's not good.
I mean, by the time he becomes a murderer, he doesn't really have any way to improve his life.
Yeah, I mean, he could go look for new jobs and stuff. You know?
Well, as a murderer, when he's going to get arrested anytime.
Well, no, he should just not have murdered those guys. I mean, obviously, after he shoots that guy in his apartment, that's no good, right?
Yeah, well, on the subway, that was self-defense. But
yeah, but no one knew he did that. He could have just kept going.
No, they were looking into him. They were definitely going to find out.
This movie is so weird and like muddle-mouthed to me because like he starts this entire societal like uprising, but he has no like wider awareness of it or any care for it really.
Well, yeah.
And at the end, I don't know what he's actually accomplished for himself.
Nothing. It just spiraled and went really bad.
Yeah, just revenge.
Yeah.
For nothing.
It's a character study. This is exactly how Taxi Driver goes. Nothing's accomplished by the end of that.
Well, I mean, if he saved the girl,
he's definitely more confident and like he has more self I don't know. Like at the end of the movie he drives away and like he looks back at that girl quickly, but he's kind of just more self-assured.
Well then but then that's what happens with the Joker at the end then, right? Like he becomes he puts on this whole persona and stuff and he does this whole thing. And he gets on TV and he has his big bit. Yeah.
Wow, what a life. He becomes the villain. Cool.
Yeah. That's what the movie's about. It's his supervillain origin story. Except he doesn't become a supervillain. He goes to jail and sings with fucking Lady Gaga for a minute. Yeah.
Yeah, what a fate.
And then he gets shanked by some guy.
Wow, spoilerinos.
That's fine. No one cares anymore. It did kill any ounce of goodwill.
For this movie. I did not remember the Waynes getting killed in this movie as part of it. I thought it was kind of just assumed, or you could like understand that maybe because of the protests or uprisings that were happening, the Waynes might have gotten it, but
it is still like a superhero movie, so they do have to show it.
Yeah. This movie is so weird to me because like all of that like Gotham City tie-in stuff, I don't know that it fits with the like Taxi Driver like ideas.
Wait, do you find it like hard to imagine that like some guy's gonna show up dressed like a bat and beat the shit out of him with a bunch of magical gadgets in this universe? Like,
no, but what is the point of making the beginning of Batman's like I guess origin story that this Joker character inspired a citywide revolution that targeted the Waynes?
The point is that
like what does that do for the Batman mythos?
It does nothing. Okay, they were pretty transparent that they snuck this. Like the point of this was to sneak in like a classic Scorsese drama kind of thing, just to get it. Like it's okay. Well, if we cynically attach it to a superhero concept and make it a Joker movie, then they'll approve it, and they did. So it worked.
Yeah, it doesn't work for me because it's so close to those other movies. Like it is basically a repeat completely of King of Comedy with some Taxi Driver thrown into it. and that like you should just watch those movies rather than watch Joker. Why would you ever bother with Joker?
Well, there's lots of, you can say that about a lot of things.
You should do.
Like, why watch Is a Fistful of Dollars, right? If you could just watch I think Yojimbo or whatever, right? Like there's a lot of movies that are just kind of
wildly different settings and character. Like, I mean, even if the characters are similar, like the settings are completely different. And,
and this one has the Joker from Batman.
Yeah.
So there you go.
It takes place in New York in the 70s or 80s or something. Like, I mean, it is essentially the same kind of movie.
Yeah.
No, it's not that similar.
I mean, Scorsese made 2 movies about weirdos in New York who fuck up their life. You know, that's fine. You can do another one.
I don't know. I think they had to make it in some way different enough to.
It does. I mean, now that I've seen both of them, it is extremely similar. Yeah, there are a lot of things that are just lifted between them. So,
well, it's purposely playing homage. It's still a really.
I don't know if it's homaging
movie.
so much as it's like we're gonna lift some of these ideas and they will bolster the quality of Joker, maybe to an unknown degree.
You can tell very specifically how they're paying the homage. Like, they're not trying to hide what they're doing.
Well, no, not really, but that's almost worse if it's like really transparent that like the movie is kind of like some parts of it are kind of held together by like stuff that's taken from other ones, you know, to a degree, just a little bit.
Yeah, if there's 1 or 2 scenes, that's homage. If it's like basically the exact same movie, just with Joker and his mentally ill mother who's taking care of him, like or he's taking care of her, I should say.
Yeah.
Like that's so functionally different.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess the King of Comedy is way more similar than the Taxi Driver to the Joker. Yeah.
I mean both of them, right? Like I don't remember where he lives in King of Comedy, but it's like the squalor of his apartment and stuff, and the sitting down and journaling, and he's got his shirt off and whatever, like all that, and he's smoking. All this shit feels more Taxi Driver. I don't know.
I mean, it is not as bad as the Disney remake shit, where they're basically just making the same thing in live action, but it's close to that. It's like that. No, that is the closest comparison point to me.
Yeah, but I mean that wouldn't be so terrible if those movies weren't like dog shit and like much worse than the originals every single time. But I think I think Joker is about as I enjoyed about as much as Taxi Driver. Like, you know,
it's a better made movie than any of those Disney remake things, but like, what is the like point in doing this kind of genre exercise just with a superhero character inserted into it?
I mean, I think I guess on a broader level, it's good that this made $1 billion so that you know, people would go check out maybe deeper, more interesting kind of versions of it as well, you know. I'm sure a lot of people like I only watch King of Comedy because I know it's like this is, you know, about its reputation attached to this, so.
Yeah. I think it's funny that they brought Robert De Niro as the Murray guy when he played the other role in The King of Comedy. It is such like a direct. And I don't know, like
Scorsese was going to produce or something like at one point, and then he fell through or something. Yeah, like that. Yeah,
he was like, very just making my movie again.
Yeah.
That wasn't the reason.
Like,
was it?
Imagine being Martin Scorsese and reading the script or seeing this movie and being like, they fucking reheated my nachos.
I would be a little maybe offended by that, you know. I'd still join on just because this made a shit ton of money, though, you know.
Well, I mean, you wouldn't have known that, I guess.
That's maybe why they did the sequel, is they were just like, hey, let's make tons of money to do whatever the fuck we want.
Well, yeah, and I mean, that one's even more experimental, you know. That's on the wheel. We'll get to it eventually. We'll do Joker 2 as well.
Hell yeah.
Who knows? Maybe we'll land
I'm going to go on record that I like Joker 2 maybe more than this movie, if only because it takes such drastic swings that is going to piss off the audience.
Yes.
And it seems to hate that people like this movie, that people like Joker.
Well, I like the Joker too, but I like it unironically, okay? I think it is the sequel that people deserve, okay? People who idealize the Joker from the Joker movie, they deserve the Joker 2 from the Joker 2 movie, okay? Because that's the realistic thing that should happen if you become that kind of character, you know?
And Joker 2 is like I do think that is the direction you have to go in. You can't have him like escape prison and go create a crime mob and then develop a laughing gas and then fight Batman when he's like 70 years old. Like none of that's any good, right? So
I mean, that would still be cool. I mean, we could have still had that if people hadn't been crying about it, you know.
Well, you couldn't have it because he died. In the other one, okay.
Oh, it's a comic book, dude. He can die. He'll be fine.
You think they put him in the grave and stuff, and then it's revealed that he, through a ridiculous circuitous scheme, he has faked his own death and stuff, and that was the twist all along.
That would be hilarious, but
take it straight into like Silver Age bullshit. That would be amazing. Yeah.
But then also, like with the unreliable narrator, he could have just like imagine that the stab was way worse than it was, or even not. Like he could have just survived the stab, you know. Like people don't always die when you think they would.
I think he definitely died. I don't think they weren't gonna ever do that, right? I don't think there was never in the cards like a third Joker.
Oh, they would have done it if the Joker 2 had been successful. Well, then they would have.
If it made like $2 billion, then maybe probably. But
yeah,
like,
that's what should have happened.
Okay, or something.
People should have definitely like just unironically liked the Joker 2, and then we would have gotten a Joker 3, and it would have been even more ridiculous. But nope, I guess not.
I don't know. That movie is more interesting, I think, in some ways. You know. I think Joker also just the reaction that people had to it is very interesting. Just the fact that people were afraid that the theaters would be shot up and shit like that.
The huge fear ahead of time, which in retrospect is so goddamn funny.
Yeah. That's like, I don't know why. Is it just because there's the Aurora, Colorado guy who had like orange hair and people said he was doing a Joker bit when he wasn't,
came out
or something
amidst the first Trump election, so people were
and there's that
afraid because of that.
Yeah. I mean, it seems like a movie is not going to make people do these things. They'll just go out and do it every couple days anyway. So, yeah. Regardless.
Well, you never know, right? Like one of the Shakespeare books made people mass suicide, so you never know.
Is that what? Is that true?
Was it? Yeah, it's true.
I don't think that's true.
Maybe it was someone else. Was it Faust? Faust is Shakespeare, right? I don't know. Even you gotta know this. There's gotta be like one of those books that back in the day.
Yeah, Faust.
Faust
is the deal with the devil.
Yeah, it caused a suicide epidemic, right?
Faust did?
There was a book, okay, that did. I don't know.
Oh, maybe it's tied into Faust somehow, but I don't think the original would have. I mean, the only thing that I know caused a suicide thing is Avatar, because people didn't want to come back to Earth after being on Pandora.
I think that was probably a little overblown, if I were to guess.
It was probably 2 or 3 people, and they were like,
probably like 2 or 3 people who would have like something else would have happened anyway. Yeah. I looked it up. It says The Sorrows of Young Werther is a class, like this old book that is known for causing suicides or something.
Goethe, huh? Okay, weird. I swear it was something else, but I guess so. I guess that's the one that comes up.
I don't know.
Copycat suicide is the phenomenon. Cool.
Yeah. Evidence for an actual widespread suicide epidemic is mostly anecdotal and not conclusively proven with statistical data. And Google thinks that I'm going to kill myself too, so they're sending me all the numbers. So, yeah.
See, it is real. They're afraid of it even now.
Yeah, if I learn about this book, I'll do it. They're warning me.
It makes such a compelling case for suicide.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, you never know.
Mm-hmm.
So it was Joker 1 where they thought they would go crazy, huh?
Yeah, it was. I don't even know. It was like there were just articles like, "Oh, these theaters are making plans and they're hiring security in case someone shoots up the theater." And it's like I don't know what about it specifically got this reaction. Just because it's like, I don't know, because there's big protests in the movie, and they were like, "Well, what if people do big protests and?"
Well, in the movie specifically, specifically the protests lead to people getting killed at the movie theaters, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
You know.
Well,
they're
I
gonna
mean,
do
it's somewhere.
the Thomas Wayne in real life.
Yeah. I don't know.
Gonna make a real Batman.
It seems silly, but honestly, it kind of seemed like very small at the time. Like very few people were saying this sort of stuff. I don't know. I don't think like Warner Brothers was worried that this would be an issue.
Well, if anything, they'd make a lot of money of it.
I feel like that would be bad for the PR if someone actually did shoot up the theater at Joker. I feel like just even if I know that it's kind of silly, I just wouldn't go see a movie if a bunch of people got shot watching it at the theater. I'm just like paranoid about these things. I just wouldn't.
No, I don't think
catch
so.
it on
I think
Netflix.
people would. I think people would be morbidly curious. Okay, they'd see it for years.
Maybe some people. I mean, it would add to the legacy of the movie a lot, right? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know. But what do we think of like just what do we think of Joker's like origin backstory of where he's being like abused as a kid and stuff?
Well, we don't really see much of that. I don't know. I guess it was all right.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just very sad. You really do just beat him down like a lot, and there's very little levity in here at all.
Yeah, it makes perfect sense that in Joker 2 he would get beaten down even more.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
I feel like that movie was funnier. Like I don't know how much of it was intentional, but
What, the second one?
Yeah. I mean, he does fucking Erich's like Southern lawyer bit. He pulls out like the same stupid voice and everything.
Now, Your Honor,
great.
I am just a Southern lawyer.
Exactly. Yeah. He like plays it up even more though. He goes.
Yeah, he just does a
Foghorn
terrible
Leghorn
job, which is funny.
It's amazing.
It's a good bit.
Yeah. And there's
that was definitely the highlight of that movie.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if Todd Phillips will ever make another movie.
Wow. Yeah, I guess he's
probably.
He's in bondage right now, being made to do Joker 3.
But he can't though, so they can't make him. You know.
Why can't he?
Because it made no money, so they're not doing that. And he's probably Hollywood blacklisted for losing them $200 million or whatever. You know?
Wow, what a guy.
Yeah, that would be my guess. He'll probably make another thing. You know, like the guy who made Doctor Strange, he got like soft Hollywood blacklisted or whatever because he didn't want to make the second one. But then he made Black Phone, and so he's good now. You know. Yeah. That's fine.
That's how Hollywood goes, huh?
Yeah.
Weird.
It's like, I mean, you don't want to hire the guy who directed Joker 2 if you want to make like a movie that costs a lot of money. Because, you know, even if he was the guy who did Joker 1.
They have to have known unless they thought that just people would go see it no matter what, and
I'm sure
it would just be a huge success.
I'm sure watching in those like screening rooms and stuff, like with the producers, they were like, "Oh, holy shit!" Yeah,
they did not
be
do
a
test
miserable
screenings
time.
either, so they knew.
Yeah. You know, it's interesting. I like these are gonna stand out forever as like a really interesting kind of thing, right? Because we did the Penguin show, right? That's sort of like a similar level of like seriousness brought to it. Not quite as much. I think that's still more comic booky. Some of the stuff there, when they kill like the whole family at the dinner table or whatever, that's pretty played up. But like just this sort of this level of grit for DC stuff, and it's like it was sort of leading there with Batman with the Dark Knight. But this might be the peak of it, of like doing this sort of thing with a superhero character.
Like doing a
I don't think Marvel's
movie.
gonna do it. I don't think DC James Gunn is gonna do stuff like this. You know, they're gonna have more fucking. They're gonna have like a Calendar Man spinoff or some shit.
Colonel, did you hear that Zach Kreger wants to make a like henchman movie in DC?
Yeah. I don't know if I've seen a Zach Kreger movie because I haven't seen Weapons, but it would be cool.
You haven't seen Barbarian?
No, I haven't. I should watch that.
Oh man.
Yeah.
What's Barbarian?
It's like I know they're in like a house or something, and there's a door they can't go into.
Airbnb.
Or that might just be the poster.
Airbnb, and yeah, you think that the other person in the Airbnb is going to be the one who goes after them, but a twist happens. Definitely watch
Okay.
Barbarian. It's really good.
I should see it, definitely, yeah. That would be neat.
So you hate it when there's a twist?
I like twists in movies. Is it a twist that he shoots Robert De Niro instead of himself in this? Does that count?
Was that a twist? No, I don't think so.
I feel like that moment hits really hard when you're in the movie theater and stuff. That whole build up and stuff is pretty crazy. It's good music. Like,
cool.
the music is a really big part of this and stuff, you know?
Yeah, I really like the score of this movie, and I think it won the Academy Award for Best Score.
Yeah.
I think.
Mm-hmm.
You like when he's directing the music with his hands?
That scene.
Oh, I love the Tai Chi stuff that he does.
Yeah, that's like a great scene to watch. I'm not fully clear on what that means or why he's doing it.
I think it's a way for the character to like kind of focus his energy into like moving like that rather than being a fucking weirdo.
Oh, I meant Robert.
You do
De
these like
Niro.
Tai Chi kind of exercises. What's that? Oh,
I meant Robert De Niro when he makes the sounds with the trumpet. You
When
know.
it points at the guys, yeah. I mean, that's pretty good. He's
when they boo him with the trumpets. Oh boy, poor Joker.
He's good as like a real prick late night host. You know, it's not like Jimmy
He's a bit
Fallon.
of a
He's
prick, but
very hard edge.
I don't really buy him as a late night host in any way.
He feels like a Howard Stern kind of guy. I mean, just bringing this guy in and like making fun of him in front of the audience and stuff. Is that Howard Stern who does that? So there's one of them.
Yeah, Howard Stern does that. But like, my question is, what is the level of technology here that they're able to get a clip from somebody who is doing a stand-up thing, get it into that show live, basically, or was it live night or was it a night later?
It was
later.
It was later, yeah, because he was at the hospital when they were playing it on TV. Because that show plays live in their universe or whatever, right? Yeah, but it was.
What year is this in though? The 70s?
It's like 8. It's like, I think it's like 1980.
Did they have video recorders? Like,
they must have recorded it on like VHS
TV.
and then like sent it over. Like I assume that this comedy club like sends fucking the Murray Franklin Show like clips to make fun of or something. Yeah, set in 1981.
Yeah, it's like those shows where they show like a million bloopers back in the day.
Yeah, it's like America's Funniest Home Videos, except you're bullying people more. Yeah. You know, I'm a big Joker fan. Okay, I enjoy this quite a lot, and it had a big effect on me. At least I enjoyed it and watched it a bunch back then. So.
I mean, now that we're doing like all the Batman stuff, I think the Joker is still really good, you know, in comparison to many of the things that we see here.
Yeah.
And
this is very high up on the list of like of quality for the Batman stuff we've seen, I'd say.
Yeah.
I have it 4th right now on my ranking of the Batman stuff, so.
I bet Erich would have it way lower.
Oh, probably.
Yeah.
Would you put this above or below Zack Snyder's Justice League?
Definitely below.
Okay, because that's like night and day for me. What about Batman vs Superman?
Definitely below.
Jesus. Okay. I put Joker 2 above Batman vs Superman, so I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
We'll have to do a tier list or something after.
I think for me this might actually be the number 1, and the number 2 would be Dark Knight, of course.
Yeah. And I got the 66 one at number 1 still. We haven't.
Is that ever going to change?
I mean,
maybe when we get
it'll definitely change when we see 89 and Returns and stuff like that. Just looking at this, we have not seen a lot of real Batman movies like that are actually like beloved, like the actual, the ones that you would want to be reviewing more than some of this stuff.
Don't you fucking go after Batman Begins like this.
I was gonna say that's like one of the only ones that we have done, and I just don't care for it much, so it's very low on my thing, and Batman vs
Yeah,
Superman,
we're
and
gonna
both
go to-
Justice
go
Leagues.
to
Like, it's just all the
war.
fucked up ones.
We're gonna go to war about the Dark Knight. I just know it.
We'll see. Okay, I feel like I won't be too negative on it, but I probably, I'll see.
Well, I mean, if you hated Batman Begins, then you probably wouldn't like The Dark Knight.
Dark Knight, I remember, has enough like really good spectacle to the action, and like a lot of like the tone of it feels way better and stuff from what I remember.
Well, you didn't like the tone of the train ride where Batman derails the train. That was pretty cool.
It felt weird and incongruous to me. I don't know. It felt odd.
Batman kills.
Yeah, and it is no good that he kills that guy. But oh well. We
Wow,
talked about
and
that a
then you-
lot. So
And then we didn't clamp down on Snyder and his murders.
I'm pretty sure. Did we not? I don't think it's inherently a bad idea. Like, it's not a terrible in concept thing. I don't like that Batman Begins tries to play up that he doesn't kill people while he's killing people. You know, I feel like I feel like it. And I just prefer Batman when he isn't killing people and he's authentically not.
Like in Batman Returns, when he definitely doesn't kill that guy with a.
Well, they just don't play it up in that one. Okay, so it's fine, and you don't really notice, right? It's not like key to
it's
the
fine.
idea that he doesn't like. It's not key to the plot that he doesn't kill people in Batman Returns. He just blows up that one guy. So, and it's funny because it's silly. It's like a cartoon bit. Yeah.
Funny murders.
It is a very funny murder. You're gonna like that scene, Florian, when we get there. Yeah. But I mean, in concept, I like to think I'm open to the idea of a Batman who kills people who could be interesting. But like, I mean, it's just that's not the case in the Zack Snyder stuff. So Oh well. Is there like?
Anything else about Jonkler?
I don't know. I like him. I like this creepy
Joker
laugh.
fellow.
Yeah, he's pretty neat.
I think Joaquin Phoenix does a very good job with the performance piece of it.
He makes you feel very sad for him. Like with the Scorsese ones, that neither of them I think make you feel very bad for these people and them. In King of Comedy, you're just like intrigued because he's so fucking weird.
Mm-hmm.
Well, but those are
He's so off-putting.
really
in that. He's
evil.
so like
Yeah,
reprehensible.
and he's like
What?
perfectly, yeah. But it's
No,
like that's sort of
he's not
the.
even that bad.
He's like delusional in that.
Yeah,
Like, yeah, but he doesn't really hurt anyone. Like, it never seemed like he was gonna kill that guy, right?
I don't know. I was like, I have no idea what could happen when I was watching it, but yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
I
mean,
know,
this- That's sort of what the Joker does. Is it does make him. It makes him like more palatable and more relatable, and that is interesting. Like try to make you relate to this guy who kills like a bunch of people, and really, I don't think any of the people he's killed are actually that justified. Like it's not like in an ideal world you wouldn't want him to shoot those three guys,
It is the school bully idea of there's a school shooting because people bullied someone and they finally broke and decided to retaliate.
Yeah,
in the most extreme way.
Mm-hmm. And just the whole scene where he kills that fucking
Joker.
where he kills Randall or whatever. That's like so. It's that scene is very tense and like disturbing and stuff. How it plays out.
I like that scene a lot, and I like that
Yeah.
it's so tense between the two of them, and then he has to like have Arthur help him get out.
Yeah,
he
and
can,
that's like the punchline to it, and it makes you think like, oh, what the like, yeah.
Yeah, I kind of wish the rest of the movie played with that tension a bit more.
Yeah, that could be good. I mean, I think it always feels like it's building. Like the music has this fucking heartbeat all the time. It's just thumping like when he's just walking and doing shit.
Speaking of the music, can we talk about the stairs scene where it starts with rock and roll and then it transitions very poorly?
Yeah,
I should say to
that
the
does
actual
always.
score.
That does sound very
Like,
weird. Yeah, they should have just
I
picked
would
one.
love to hear an interview with someone in the sound booth or in the editing bay doing that and being like, why would you do this? And the edit point is so insane. You're watching that scene and like you can love that he's going down the stairs, that he's doing that dance, that like you can love both versions of whatever song. You can say the score version is better, you can say the rock and roll part whatever is good, but like the the transition from one to the other is bizarre.
That almost just feels like the editor couldn't decide, like he liked both of them. And he was unwilling to, they were like unwilling to part with one of them, you know. Yeah.
Epic.
Bad choice for the optics for that song, because that guy is a sex offender or something, right? That guy is a Gary Glitter song.
Who? What?
I don't remember. Yeah,
it is Gary Glitter.
Yeah,
Stop
I remember that being
cancel,
like a minor
almost.
controversy or whatever. But yeah, you know, I do like I do. What is the song at the end? What's that called? I don't actually know what it's called.
Mile? Or wait, it was a different song?
It's the one at the. Is it Sinatra at the end? At the ending, where he's like, my. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it is Sinatra.
Yeah, that one's pretty good. You know,
the ending's supposed to be that he's like they captured him and he's just in the insane asylum. It's like I saw people at the time be like, was this entirely just a like fever dream of the Joker who was already in the asylum?
Well, and it's weird because then there's the bit where he runs out with the blood on his shoes or whatever, right? And that's clearly fake because no one mentions that in the next one, I don't think.
Yeah, in the next one, right?
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, that could have been more ambiguous if they didn't make a sequel, I guess. Like with Taxi Driver.
I'm not even sure if the blood is real or if the blood is just imagined in that scene.
It must be, right? I don't know. I feel like that's just not a literal bit, right? It's like he's like imagining he's made his grand escape from his horrible situation, so he's imagining him like breaking himself out of prison or whatever. You know.
Yep. I'll have to wait till Joker 2 until he breaks out.
Yeah. When he I don't even remember. Does he actually break out at some point? I know he breaks out at the end.
Yeah, he definitely.
But does he actually break out for the because I thought there was a fake out breakout scene where it was like a really long scene and you're like, oh, this has to be real.
That's near the end of the movie, isn't it?
No, there's one in like the first third with him and Lady Gaga running around and the whole place burns down or something.
I don't remember.
I think that's fake. I don't know.
Did they just come back?
I think that it might have been that they got like caught in the fucking
I think they're caught again. Yeah,
because I don't know.
Yeah, the final escape is in the courthouse, I think.
Yeah, you know, when they blow him up and they make Two-Face for a second there.
Yeah,
that's a really good origin to throw in there, is to have a lawyer's face gets messed up by a bomb.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
I like when the Joker creates all the characters from the Batman by accident.
That would have been such a good running bit if it's like he scorns this like little fat guy and he resolves then that he's going to adopt his own persona and become a nightclub runner or whatever.
Oh my god.
You know, there's like this little small child who's just looking up through like a storm drain with like weird scaly skin.
he should throw acid into Harvey Dent's face.
Yeah. He just throughout the whole movie, like there's just his like circumstances just turn a bunch of people into all the villains. Like the whole cast gets made as it's playing out.
That would be so cool.
Yeah,
I can't wait for him to create Mr. Freeze. Yeah, so good.
He locks somebody in a freezer.
Yeah, that's the Mr. Freeze.
That's too good.
That'd be fantastic. I mean, it would be thematic. The Joker is inspiring all the madness. He's, you know.
Yeah. God damn.
There should be a one-off structure where it's like it's a regular scene from a regular movie, and then the next scene he's like just doing this shit to random villains to create them, and then it goes back to a regular movie.
Yeah.
Switching back and forth.
Yeah, it's like like just a bunch of like 5-minute like short films of like Joker style origin stories for all these people. That'd be very good.
Just like in the Zack Snyder Justice League, where you just watch the trailers of all the other characters.
Yeah, exactly. Where they watch on the video clips and everything. That's great.
Yeah, he just sees all the other guys in the asylum, and he's like, "Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we share this delusion now."
Uh huh. Okay. But yeah, do we have anything else to say on Joker? Or shall we maybe move toward the wheel for this episode?
Yeah, let's see what we're doing next time.
All right. I'm excited.
Nobody really fought me on Joker.
I just gotta say that like the whole story comes together so well, and there's like compared to the other movies that the Taxi Driver and King of Comedy, like they focus on the drama a lot, but then in the story they're pretty lacking. But then this movie has so much happening in it, and we still get such a good idea of who Arthur Fleck is. So it's just like so damn good. It's crazy.
Yeah. I think that is one of the big strengths, is that it does focus in on him so much. Like, it's so from his perspective the whole time. And I do remember the second one loses that a lot, because there are scenes that he's like not present for and stuff like that at times. So I don't. One thing that sucks in this is the fake girlfriend. That like that feels stupid. I don't care for that much at all.
There was no reason for that to be in there.
Yeah,
like
it's like that because that's like, I bet that's like a common theory for Taxi Driver, because that's what I was assuming the whole time. Okay, so and he was like, I'm gonna do that for real. Okay, Todd Phillips. That's my guess for why that's in there. Yeah,
I don't think I've ever seen a movie that actually pulled off a fake girlfriend that well, or it's not even a thing that people do a lot. So I think that was groundbreaking, honestly.
Yeah, I don't know.
Should have done more of that.
Mm-hmm.
But then his fake girlfriend in Joker 2. Now that's crazy, you know.
Yeah. Well, that's a whole other situation. We'll have to talk about fucking Lady Gaga and her like nothing impact on that fucking movie. So look when we get there.
I mean, she makes the biggest impact.
She's like, it's stupid. We'll talk about it again, as I'm sure we already did.
She changes him so much, and then she completely breaks his spirit too. So makes a big difference, really.
Yeah, I don't know. All right, I'm pulling this up though. We got the wheel. We got the wheel. Everything's already set up in the recording.
Wheel.
I won't even have to zoom in like I usually do when I edit it, because I got it sorted in OBS. Okay.
I thought we were gonna wait this wheel.
No, we gotta do this. We gotta do it. Okay, shall we spin? Wait, what do we want? What do we want this time?
I want a live action Batman.
Yeah, I'm thinking I want Dark Knight Rises. Okay, specifically.
Wow.
Damn, and I
Returns.
Want the other Dark Knight.
Yeah, I mean,
just the regular Dark Knight.
Like, as I'm looking at it, there's a lot of shit that's still not like a real live action Batman movie. Honestly. Yeah. But we'll see.
We keep adding to the wheel, and unfortunately, the stuff we're adding tends to not be.
God, we are gonna have to read the Lightbringer comic at some point and do that. Yeah.
I'd also really like the Aztec Batman, but I guess probably gonna make me wait forever.
That would be relatively interesting. But let's see. I'm gonna hit it.
Okay.
Here we go.
All right. What we got?
It's all like a batarang.
No, fuck.
Holy shit.
We could not get a Batman.
I don't want to watch this shit, dude.
God damn. I actually like this movie. I think it's a good movie.
Yeah, I don't.
Pretty good.
I haven't seen it. I have no idea. I don't want to watch it. I don't know. I don't care.
I'd say the biggest sin of the movie is that Cassandra Cain is nothing like what she is in the comics.
Okay. Well, we'll see what the Birds of Prey get up to with Ewan McGregor, right? Is Black Mask or something?
Yeah, it's Black Mask. Yep. Yeah. I guess we've got Batman villains. So
is this related to the?
Yeah, that's why it's on here.
The Suicide Squad at all?
Yeah, it's like a direct sequel to Suicide Squad with
So we've got Harley Quinn. We've got the Huntress, played by Mary Elizabeth Winstead.
Yeah. I think I've seen a clip of
Mary, played by Journey Smollett.
Yeah. I think Jared Leto Joker is technically in it, like not Jared Leto, but it's like you see his like feet as he physically kicks Harley out of a room or something.
You get Joker feet.
You get Joker feet pics in this movie.
Amazing.
Yeah. Do you see his feet?
That's the tie. We get 2 Joker feet movies.
Do you see his feet in the other one?
You have to see his feet. You have to.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you must, because he takes off and he gets in that fridge and everything. He's not wearing shit. Yeah.
Wow.
You know. But yeah, so that'll be... Someday we'll get a real Batman movie again, okay? Someday. It has to happen eventually. Let's not put anything else on here this time.
We had to get Bird of Prey at some point. So
yeah, all of them are inevitable, you know. Someday we'll land... We'll land on Bat Kid Begins. It'll be a real big joy. It'll be great, you know. We're gonna watch The Flash and Be My Cat. All of these things will be interesting.
Yes,
probably.
Yes. I think from here on out we're pretty. Other than Joker 2, I think here on out we're gonna be pretty happy no matter what. Get, right?
I'm thinking Gods of Monsters, just based on how the other DC animated ones were. Gods of Monsters, I'm kind of wary about, but other than that,
no, that one's good. That one's good. I
like
the alternate versions of the characters.
All right, then that was Florian's suggestion because he said it was really good. So
yeah, Florian
see. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And some of the secrets as well. I'm a little we land on some of these.
You're wary if we get one of those.
Yeah.
Do you think we're gonna?
Oh no!
Rebel.
I wasn't recording when we fucking spun the wheel. I hit the wrong fucking thing. God damn it!
Oh
no, I didn't. No, it's there.
We have to spin again.
No,
okay,
it was there.
Okay.
It was there, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay, it caught. It just went away when I clicked back on OBS because it's because
you have to spin it 100 times to recreate it.
What you should have done. We'll spin it 100 times, and whatever we get,
whatever we get the most, we just
yeah. But that's what I wanted to say is that if you span it again, then I would have raised a fit saying we should have done Birds of Prey, despite what we were going to do otherwise.
Yeah, I don't. We've done a couple respins, right? Once or twice we did.
I don't think so.
We did one. We landed. We were like, we're not doing animated ones. We got to do a real Batman because we were so sick of them. And then we respun, and then we landed on Cats, and then we quit that one as well. So, and we just spun until we got like a real one. That might have been when we did Begins. After that,
I can't believe you cheated me out of Cats. Wow.
Yeah. We'll get there. It's on there.
Cats. I've seen Cats 3 or 4 times as well. I've seen Cats as much as Taxi Driver.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Well, I love a good musical, so why not?
I love musicals. You know, I've seen Phantom of the Opera and Wicked. You know, Cats is another one that's right up there for the.
Yeah, one of the best.
Spoilers for the new Wake Up Dead Man, the new Glass Onion Knives Out movie.
Is there Phantom of the Opera?
He sings Skimbleshanks the Railway Cat at one point in that movie.
We should do that or something. That sounds like that could be a really good movie. Although I really like that one. This end of the year is really packed, but maybe we should do that one.
Yeah, I really want to see it again because I think I fell asleep for parts of Wake Up Dead Man, but it was very good.
You keep falling asleep for the good and the bad movies. It's hard to trust these thoughts anymore.
The problem is that I'm in a dark room, and if I'm tired, it's so easy to just fall right asleep.
Yeah.
Luckily, many of the movies I saw lately were really early in the day, so I managed to stay awake without problems.
That's good.
I only ever fall asleep with these things if I like didn't sleep the night before or whatever.
I need caffeine. I need something that would keep me awake, unfortunately.
I fell asleep watching The Witch in the theater, the Robert Eggers one.
Oh man, I love that movie.
Yeah. Well, that was just because I hadn't slept the day before. Same with It. I think I did I'm not as old as you guys, so I was like had a fucking sleepover with my friends or something, and then we went over to those. So
I don't understand falling asleep for just because that movie's so loud.
Yeah,
all I remember is like
it is very loud. Yeah,
jump scares in that, and it's just like bah!
Yeah. I just remember the bit at the end where they look up and there's all the kids floating around in the air and whatever. That was pretty neat. That was a neat visual, you know.
Yeah.
And then that's that one also, just like Joker, they fucked up the second one a lot.
Oh man.
But I mean, and with Wicked,
come down.
Yeah, but I mean that's another case where it's like, you know, the adult half of it is just not as interesting. It's probably better in the book because it's weaved throughout, you know. But yeah.
Oh,
it's unfortunate. But
all right, well, subscribe for more Batman, Joker.
The wheel shall return. Is it in the new year? The wheel shall return.
Oh, it may well be in the new year. Yeah, the wheel shall return because I do have 4 recorded now. Yeah.
When did we stop? When did we start the wheel? Was that in 2025?
Ooh, I'm going to switch it back my thing, and I'm going to check.
Is this our first year of the wheel?
This I don't know. I don't remember when our first one was. I think it's been
no
over
way
a
we
year.
did it for longer. No.
So we started in 2024 then?
I'm pretty sure. It was Penguin. We did Penguin as the first one. It was November 2024. Yeah. November 17th.
Okay. So, oh man, we should have had a first year of the wheel anniversary.
Yeah, I guess we should have. Well, let me see. Justice League was probably right around. Yeah, Justice League was right around. So sure.
Okay. So that would have been our first.
That was an extra special
That's
episode because I edited that section where they did with the Arkham noises.
Yeah. Yes. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yes.
That was a good bit.
Incredible.
You know. Just and our long Halloween episode was like an hour 20. These get really long. A lot of these. My
we do
God.
a pretty good job, guys. We're able to sustain.
Yeah.
Even if it's not about the thing itself a lot of the time. It's still pretty good.
I mean, I'm great. You know, with the Taxi Driver, you guys gave your review of another one, another movie.
Die My Love.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, an unofficial Die My Love episode. In the old Taxi Driver.
That's
and
good.
We talked about horses dying, yeah.
Yeah, we had a good horse conversation. That's good.
And dogs dying,
If you have ever healed a horse after breaking a leg, or if you have killed a horse, please write in.
Please comment below on your horse leg break experience. Yes, with your expertise, we need to hear it. You know, I'm excited for the day we can do the Star Wars wheel, because that I think will just be a fever dream.
I think that should be our next wheel.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love Star Wars.
Yeah, but we've still got a long way to go. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6.
I think that for Star Wars, we maybe like break Clone Wars into like big arcs.
I don't want to watch
rather than.
I don't want to watch that shit.
Like we could have 5 Clone Wars arcs that are really good. Not the entire series.
Okay. Oh yeah.
You would
then
want to
maybe
see that high quality
like 3
stuff.
3 or 4 episode arcs or whatever.
There's some good stuff in there.
Okay, that could be good. Yeah. I don't want to do any of those fucking Disney Plus shows. Maybe like one. We can pick like a standout good or bad Disney Plus show. Do like first season Mandalorian and Obi-Wan.
Is gonna be Andor, but
No,
like,
wait,
Andor we got to do then. Yeah. I always forget about that because it does like just the idea
it's
that
like
there's like
everything else.
Yeah, that there's like a prestige drama, like high quality Disney Plus Star Wars show. Like that just doesn't seem right. So yeah.
Hey, the pirate one was great. Okay, you're really missing out.
Which one's that? It was like the Bad
Skeleton
Batch.
Crew is pretty good.
Okay.
No,
Skeleton Crew.
I don't know. They all mix in my head because they don't mean anything. Like, what does Skeleton Crew mean as opposed to the Bad Batch? Whatever.
Well, it's completely different. It's a bunch of alien kids that find a spaceship and then they become pirates.
Yeah, but they like the Bad Batch doesn't say that to me, you know, and Skeleton Crew doesn't either. Like, doesn't refer to anything in particular. I don't know.
Well, Skeleton Crew means that it's a nautical term for when you crew a ship with very few people. So that makes perfect sense.
I guess
thought it was
so.
when you crew your ship with skeletons.
Well,
yeah, with spooky skeletons. We did Spider-Man 3. You know how in Spider-Man 1 the Green Goblin throws the bomb that turns people into skeletons, right?
Yes. For about 2 seconds, yeah.
Yeah, I rewatched Spider-Man 3, and at the end, when he throws that bomb at Venom and Topher Grace is in there, for a split second you can see him. Yeah, you can see his goddamn skeleton in there for a second. I got a script. I'll send you my tweet. I tweeted about it. I was so shocked and amazed and happy to see it. But it's like it's a total Sam Raimi thing, and it also means that Venom was not going to come back for part 2.
Definitely not.
Yeah, take a look at this. Okay, it's great. This damn skeleton's right in there.
Holy shit, that rules.
He got fucking obliterated. I'm gonna show this.
Topher Grace's skeleton.
Yeah, look at that. It is. He's gone. That's a good. I like that movie quite a bit. You know, despite everything.
Bad movie, but it has so many good parts to it.
Yeah, it's like. I mean, most individual scenes are pretty good. All the action is like phenomenal. Like they nailed that stuff, you know.
Yeah, Raimi was still doing his job. They just shoved too much shit into it, and
yeah, Venom was a bad
I think gets
idea.
a bit too soap opera-y for its own good.
A little bit. I mean, the amnesia's that's just a bad idea.
Yeah, the amnesia stuff, the
subplot.
fucking Uncle Ben was not killed by the random person, but instead by a Sandman. And
Yeah,
Sandman is
you
like,
know.
I needed money for my daughter's operation. Like that's literally all he does in that movie.
Yeah, you know, I mean, I like it ties together, you know, they give you the whole moral of the story at the end. Peter Parker narrates it. He's like, in this world, we all have a choice. My friend Harry knew that, whatever, you know.
I don't mess with the origin story stuff. Leave that as it is. Like,
that's a bad idea. I looked into it a little bit.
So much.
Yeah, some of these things were not like some of these things that I expected might have been like studio notes and whatever were not.
Mm-hmm.
Like Eddie Brock was already a minor character in it apparently.
Part of the script.
Yeah, he was just going to be in there.
The Eddie Brock stuff in there is perfectly fine as long as you don't have Venom in the end of that movie.
Yeah,
you should like make it so he transforms into Venom at the very end. And
that would be the post credit
movie
scene
next...
as it goes back to the church and you see him there like being in there. You know, that's what they would have done now.
The movie's doing great for the most part up to that point.
Yeah,
and like as much as people don't like the Bully Maguire or whatever, like that's
so sick.
That is what that
so
character
good.
would look like. And that is how he would act because he's a fucking nerd.
Yeah.
Like he would be a little jazz punk idiot.
Mm-hmm. It's a real Taxi Driver situation, honestly, where the toxicity gets to him, you know, and they just they start spiraling.
Well, if
he gets
Travis
out of
Bickle
it.
had a symbiote,
then he probably would have gotten that politician. He would have eaten him. Like Venom does. He would have eaten his brain. Yeah.
Damn, a Taxi Driver Venom, that show would be cool.
Can you imagine Martin Scorsese trying to make a movie about Venom in 1976 with Robert De Niro? How do you even go about that? Would he just have like a rubber suit? Or like be covered in oil or something? Like, that'd be great.
Guess so, damn.
Yeah.
God, it would look so bad, just like that mohawk. Oh.
Yeah. He'd have to have that too, though, you know. And Venom would also have one when he Venoms out.
Yeah.
Anyway, I guess that should be it for our Joker and our Grand Wheel. And I guess we'll do Birds of Prey. We'll see how it is. It's probably on the upper end of those DCEU ones, right? So.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be all right.
All right.
Be fine.
It was a fun movie, yeah.
Okay. Then we'll see. I'll keep an open mind and be optimistic about it.
Partially, maybe depends on how you feel about Margot Robbie's Harley Quinn, but
I mean that's part of it. Is I don't like most versions of Harley Quinn beyond the first show. So, like even in the Arkham games, I think her shtick is too much, and it gets annoying sometimes. So, I don't know. They play her up too much in weird ways sometimes.
Yeah, you're too gay, but then you should like her because she's also gay. So whatever.
Well, that's I'm not interested on that level. I don't care. Okay.
Oh,
that's whatever.
Oh,
and they're not making her. She's not meeting fucking Poison Ivy, right? In these movies, I doubt it.
I think there's some gay stuff going on. I'm not sure.
I guess we'll see.
I guess maybe that's just the series, the Harley Quinn series.
Yeah, that's like canon in the comics or something, I believe. I don't know. Anyways,
they just released Space King 4. So I'm going to be watching that now.
Yeah. And Florian.
Space King.
I've never heard of it in my life, no.
Wow, it's a really good YouTube animation.
It's a Warhammer animation thing, right?
Oh, is it that guy who does those like really good
Flash Kids.
Warhammer ones? Oh, no, okay. I mean, I've heard of those ones too, then.
Yep.
Yeah. Florian, what do you want to plug for us at the end of this episode?
Yeah, check out my freerun video that I did with Erich. It's really good. All right.
I'm always inconsistent on this question. I think actually on the Wicked one, I forgot to ask Erich here. What do you want to plug?
That's okay. I don't care. You can find me on Letterboxd Drive1138.
Yeah, it's always in the description. You know, it's in there. So yeah. And we'll see ya next time for something else. Goodbye.
We praying on birds.
Birds of prey.
Yeah.
Bye.